Here we go. We're here at Columbia Park here in Torrance. And here we have Lori from South Bay, or Hermosa Beach. Okay. I'll let you reveal what you want to tell everybody. Stop the Warren Men. And I've got, the crazy black lady's supposed to be here today. I'm trying to flip this around here. We want to impeach Maxine. I saw Janice Hahn sign. She's not even running for office right now. Right. There you go. Okay, so why don't we just go ahead? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna see, let's see how really tolerant they are, if they're gonna let us be there. Because there was a Republican who came by. So Lori, what happens in Hermosa Beach? Tell me about that.
Well, it's awful now because all 5 of our city council members are ultra-left, liberal. So they are all about stunting business. It's really hard for businesses to come in and set up shop because they just stall everything. Rules, and they're so far left, and it's just awful.
Oh, God.
And actually, the whole parks, the Parks and...
Oh, tell us about that.
Yeah, so I just found out. So he decided to remove the Pledge of Allegiance from the meetings. And interestingly, even some of the lefties in town are very about it. Nobody seems to be supporting him in that.
Oh, really? Even the people who are left of center don't want the pledge removed?
I don't really talk to them, but
okay.
I haven't heard them speaking out in support of his action. So
got it.
And they definitely don't keep quiet. So that's why I say I don't think there's a whole lot of people that support him in that.
When's the next? I
don't know. The next commission meeting. I don't know.
I know it's in October. So I know Tracy's been making a lot of noise about that.
Yeah. I think they just had one, so I guess...
Wow, that's shameful. Men and women died on fields of battle for our freedoms, and the least that we can do is stand for that flag.
Right.
And so I'm kind of interested in your thoughts on this. When people say that it's about freedom, though, people should be free. What do you say? I should be free not to stand. I should be free. What do you say to that?
If they say I should be free, I should be able to do what I want, that they really need to take a step back and look at how they got their freedom and look at the country that they're in and see that, hey, we're in a free country, but then, do what you want, but also be respectful and thankful for being able to do what you want.
Right.
And that's, not saying the pledge is disrespecting.
It is disrespectful. There's liberty, but there's also there needs to be propriety. You have to respect people, and you got to respect what our men and women did. It's the least you can do. And here's the other thing too. It's when people kneel or don't say the pledge, they're targeting the wrong people. Right. They're targeting the wrong people.
Yeah.
If you're angry with police brutality, deal with the police departments.
Deal with the police department.
Don't take it out on the whole country.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know if that's just a cover up or a lie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because when
Democrats rape women, Republicans promote women.
The time and the place they choose to do this has nothing to do with the police or police brutality. It's during the Pledge of Allegiance. So.
Okay, so let's check this out. Oh my Lord, look at this. They have a cardboard cutout of Obama still. He's not even president anymore. This is just sad. Seriously? Oh God. Ow. Oh, look at this. Stop the attack on bridges and road safety. Really? But wait, didn't we have enough?
We already passed a bunch of bills and stuff for the roads and all this. And that's just so that they can Jerry Brown can keep taxing the people. Even when he's out of office, he'll continue taxing them.
Absolutely. Who's paying for this? State Building Trade Council. So it's a bunch of unions who want big money.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this.
But they won't.
Well, there's Jimmy Gao, the guy who trespassed on private property and attacked veterans. And I wonder if Mayor Fury likes that being promoted. Really? Wow.
Arthur, I love that you lied.
And make Earth cool again. Really? We have a general cooling trend already happening in our atmosphere. That's pretty cool today. Absolutely. Democrats rape women.
North Carolina, yeah.
And Republicans promote women. Take a picture, please. Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to.
And take a picture of Fire the
I want to
Flyer.
be able to report harassers.
Oh, really? Go ahead. It's called the First Amendment.
Get out of my face. It is
You got in my face. Did you see that? You got in my face.
Isn't it terrible? Isn't it terrible?
Okay, go ahead. Indivisible South Bay. Who paid for that?
Is it
Wow, who's being violent?
that these people are now inundated with all kinds of.
Wait a minute, she's getting in my face. I thought I was getting in her face. Why are you interrupting this gentleman who was talking to Lori? That's really disrespectful. I wanted to hear her. I wanted to hear him.
Go to your own booth.
Wow. So
Go to your
violent.
own booth.
Jimmy, you endorse this violence?
Go away. There's no violence
This is
here.
violent.
You go away.
You tend to
Go
get
to
this
your own
reaction
booth.
a lot, don't you, Arthur?
She gets in my face.
It's kind of the way you are. This is
It-
the reaction you get.
So you're blaming the victim. Okay, got it.
I think that
You're
you
the
have a lot
Okay.
of anger, and I think you need to spread it elsewhere.
Whoa! Please don't be violent and don't hit Lori, please. That's very offensive. That's very violent. Did she say, she said that to
Wait a
you?
second. Why don't you really say what's going on? Nobody
Okay.
claimed there was any violence except
She
you.
got in my
No,
face.
No.
She got in my face, and she told her to. Okay, do you want to have a reasonable discussion? I can do that.
What do you, sure.
Okay, so
So
tell
the
me,
start
you're one of the
this
beach cities.
discussion-
Beach
the start
cities.
of this
Okay, so tell me.
discussion
I'm trying to give you
is you're-
space.
You're talking about violence.
Yes.
You came over here.
Yeah, like
into our
Democrats who rape
space.
women.
No.
Do you support Bill Clinton?
No. So
Bill Clinton
stop
raped
for
women.
A second. I thought you said you wanted to have a conversation.
Well, I do, but now
Let's
you're
start-
not.
Let's start from where you are.
Nice
okay?
picture.
We're starting where you are.
Okay.
You came over here.
I did.
And then you made some statements about violence, which just
No,
weren't
she got in
true.
my face,
Nobody.
and she said I was assaulting. She's the one who made the lie.
Listen.
Would you give me space, please?
You've got
Thank
space.
you.
Just told me a
You got plenty
I
of
didn't say
space.
anything like that to her.
Listen. You made up things about what happened.
Make sure you get a picture of that, please. Democrats rape women, Republicans promote
You're just
women.
trying to talk
And
about
Al
what
Maritsucci
actually
said
happened
nothing
here.
about the Me Too controversies. Nothing.
Well, you know, Al
You
Maritsucci
don't
wrote
wanna
a bill
talk?
protecting sexual predator.
Oh, that's right. It would harder to fire a predator
Is it
teacher.
that
Why
you don't
won't
want to
Kavanaugh
talk?
testify to the?
He already has. He's pledged to testify 1,000 times. But for some reason, the woman who's accusing him doesn't want to. So now, notice how he changed. He didn't want to talk about Al Maritsucci anymore.
Yeah, what
Tell me about that bill he passed or tried to pass.
What's up with supporting sexual
You know
predators?
that
Oh
was
my!
the truth.
How could you?
He wrote the bill.
He wrote the bill. There were major editorials up and down the state opposing this.
You're misrepresenting the
protect-
bill.
No, that's what it is.
Yes, it
At
was.
all.
It's to protect the teachers from being fired after they've been accused of sexual.
Yes, it was.
Bill at all. Complete misrepresentation, Arthur.
That's exactly what it was. The San Diego Union Tribune wrote exactly that. San Diego Union Tribune wrote I'm horrible. Why?
Because they were going to interview me at the townhouse.
What town hall?
Ted Lou.
Ted Lou was going to interview you? Oh.
Media was, and you
What did I do?
were right in front of me.
Did I? What happened?
Republicans are over there.
Okay. Well, too bad. I get to report.
So that you're ready when the program begins. Thank you all.
Oh, good.
Good for you. Please don't vote for Al though, because it's okay to protect sexual predators.
Even the Republicans at
Do you know how violent? You love her because she's a crook, or because she hates black people?
She's a lunatic.
You love her because she cares more about illegals than she does American citizens? Is that why? Why? Now, do you notice how vain she was? She's like, well, I didn't get to have my interview with Lion Ted. I had nothing to do with Ted Lou not wanting to talk to you, ma'am. You were rude. Okay, what? Why?
Republicans don't want to have
Okay, despicable. Why? Who cares?
I'm a Republican and I love Arthur.
That's right. So we don't care what you think. You don't seem to think at all. You just seem to be bigoted.
Republican my whole life.
Thank you. So quit hating. Heart of LA. Democrats, what do you think of Bill Clinton and his record of raping women? What about Gary Studs, who slept with in the House of Representatives?
Disgusting.
Let me see. Okay. So we got the League of Women Voters. Now, they are nonpartisan, but they often endorse liberal causes. They endorsed SB 54, which allows illegals to break into our country. They endorsed it. They endorsed SB 54. There it is. So to me, it's like they have no problem. They have no problem with our voter rolls being corrupted. They have no problem with illegals breaking into our country. And I'm sure they endorse the gas tax hike too. Let's see. Is anybody here from the League of Women Voters that I could ask a question? Is it? Can I ask any of you a question? Look at that. She's like it. We're looking for. Is there a spokesman for the League of Women Voters that I could speak with? Hello? don't know. They don't want to tell me what their. I want to know where they stand on the gas tax. I really know. So let's see. Voter's Edge. That's a pretty good resource. It's upside down. You might want to fix that. The pamphlet's upside down. Let me fix that for you. Is anybody here a spokesman for the League of Women Voters? Because I have a question. Do you guys endorse the gas tax, SB1?
We're here for voter outreach. We're not here for advocacy.
But that's not.
You can find our positions online.
Okay, can you tell me? Like, I know you supported SB54.
You're at the wrong place. That's my congresswoman.
According to Maxine,
You know what?
shout at the top of your lungs.
I can say whatever I want to. She abuses people. She cares about illegals and not Americans. And she said it's okay to attack Trump supporters.
Maxine stood up and shouted loud. Tell them how you feel.
And harass them in private places. Harass them in restaurants. Thank you. And we want Maxine Waters out of office because she doesn't care about Americans. She cares more about illegals. She is a liar and a crook. Right here. Fire this liar. She cares about illegals. I have black friends who were pushed out of work, who can't find a job now. So that's how you feel about illegals. Wave them on in. Is that what you're saying?
Security, get them out.
Oh, really? You don't believe in the First Amendment?
Harassing,
Oh, really?
harassing.
They seem to have a problem with transparency. You're the one pointing your finger in my face, lady. Why hasn't Maxine Waters spoken out against Bill Clinton when he was raping women? Like, really? Why? So you think that Juanita Braddock is a liar? But you believe Brett Kavanaugh's accuser? Really? No, you're the one responding. It's spot on. So tell me, okay, they have, let's see. So they have, it's a public event. They have a permit. Okay, so First Amendment. That's right, it's a public park. There we go. When you start giving them the truth, you know what? They start shouting harassment. You see that? So Trump has 65,000 problems. Really? Okay. Let's see. South Bay Cares, turn the tide. What is this? Where is it? Oh, it's Al. Hey, Al. Let's go say hi. Come with me, because I want you to ask a question. You had a great bill. Okay. He's going to try to get away. Al, Lori has a question for you. No, I want you to...
It's good to see that you support women's rights here.
Oh, absolutely we do. I wish Democrats did.
What about that bill that you authored, Al, about protecting sexual predators in the classroom? You wrote that bill.
That is typical fake news.
That's not fake news. You wrote the bill. You wrote a bill protecting sexual predator
Trump
teachers
supporters
in the
need
classroom.
to stop
What
spreading
about
fake
protecting
news.
the children?
Stop
you have a
spreading
daughter
fake
of your
fear-mongering.
own.
Governor Brown vetoed your bill. Governor Brown vetoed your bill.
Governor Brown vetoed your sick bill.
Al, you didn't answer her question. You just shouted fake news over and over.
You're walking away.
Well, then you shouldn't be in office.
Are you walking away from your constituents?
Hi, Al.
Please.
You need to speak out against this. You didn't say anything. You said nothing about the Me Too controversies in Sacramento. That is wrong.
You wrote a bill out to protect sexual predator teachers in the classroom.
Can you let him have a private
You don't care
party?
about the children.
No, he's a public official.
This is a space where he's trying.
I want you to answer her question. Come out and answer her question. I'm trying to get out of your way.
Are you trying to monopolize his time or something?
I want him to answer to the voters of this district why he voted for the gas tax, why he voted for a must-stay gay bill that violates our First Amendment rights. I want him to, but he keeps saying fake news over and over.
Look, he's just trying to talk to some people.
That's fine, and I have a right to record him.
You do.
Thank you. So get out of my way, please.
So, let him talk.
Don't you believe in?
You can record.
I know I
Let him
can.
talk.
I'm letting him talk, but
Okay, good.
Lori, did you get your question answered? Wow, he's in my way.
Why don't you take a turn?
I did
Okay,
walk.
he's
I was
talking.
face to face with him, and he
I
walked
know.
Okay, are you like his liaison or something, or what?
No,
What's
no,
your
no.
name?
No. I'm a reasonable person here.
Okay, that's
You
not a
asked
name,
me
though.
To talk earlier.
Okay.
What's your name? I don't know.
Sure. My name's Arthur.
Arthur.
Okay, I told you my name. What's yours?
My name's Ken.
Thank you, Ken. Okay.
Okay. So.
I'm trying to give you some
before
space.
Okay. You have. I use elevator space, which is maybe half a foot closer.
Okay, so
But
I just want
you
this to be
asked
on
me
record.
before.
I just want to be on record. When people say I'm getting in their face, I give them space. So I want to be on record for
gave him
that.
more space than he wanted.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ken. Thank you.
So, before you walked up to me and you said, let's have a reasonable discussion. And then I started to talk to you about the words you were using.
Okay.
Because you were saying that someone was acting violently when they were not. All to
She
put it on-
she
all
claimed
to-
assault and got in my face
no.
and said "fuck off." Pardon my English to her. That is totally
We're
inappropriate.
talking about what I heard.
Okay.
Okay. I heard her talking to you, and then you said she's acting
Did
violently.
you tell? Did
and
you
that,
hear her
that
tell
was
me
wrong.
to fuck off? Did you hear her tell me?
I was busy talking to this. young
65 million problems. So you're saying 65 million people are problems. If you didn't vote for Trump, that is a problem. I would
65
agree.
million problems. There's more Democrats than 65.
And they voted for Trump. Did you know that? I've met Democrats in the West Valley section. They voted for Trump, but they're afraid to say it publicly because they don't want to get chicken heads on their doorstep. They don't want to get their cars scratched up.
Yeah.
They don't want to
What
be
was up
submitted
with
to
that?
violence and
I've
abuse.
never heard or seen of any of that.
Oh, tell us about Lori. What happened to your car?
I have. So at our Republican Women's headquarters, what was it, a dead pig head or something?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, remember? Dead
And
pig head.
did
all
you
kinds of
identify
bad
who
things.
did it, or you just think? you
Well,
know
we
who
assumed
did
it was the Democrats since
All
they're
right.
so
But it was
violent.
somebody,
There you
which is
go.
violent.
There you go.
So you think it was? Now tell me, do you think it's okay that Bill Clinton raped women and gets away with it?
Fellow Republican who did that?
I don't think that ever
What about
happened.
Monica?
So you think Juanita Braddock's a liar?
Acceptable behavior in the White House for a president to be like,
So you think Juanita Braddock is a
you
liar?
even laughed at that
Bill
too.
Clinton shouldn't have done what he did in the White House.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know anything
Thank
about
you.
this Juanita person.
Really? Okay. Do you
Okay.
believe the accuser of Brett
Now,
Kavanaugh?
Stop. I'll tell you what should happen with Brett Kavanaugh.
Okay.
There should be a reasonable process
Okay.
to figure out what happened.
Make sure you get the Maxine
you
Water
agree?
shirt.
You agree?
Oh,
with it?
absolutely. And Mr. Grassley has given
Now,
2
you know,
deadlines.
In order to have a reasonable process, you have to have the ability to call
hat.
witnesses, take testimony.
Sure.
And you also have to have a little background investigation.
Okay.
When that occurs, and when I've heard both sides of the story,
Okay.
then I can tell you what.
Now,
I
this is
believe.
my answer. The FBI determines that this is a political
No.
thing. Yes,
No,
they did.
no.
So that's why the FBI is not getting involved. Second of all, I'm answering you.
No.
Grassley has given not 1 but 2 deadlines to allow the attorney, to allow the attorney and the victim, supposed victim, to speak out. And she keeps moving the goalposts and doesn't want to testify. This is a total kangaroo court.
Grassley's-
This is wrong.
It's ridiculous.
Grassley's
I don't believe her. I believe him.
and they're meant to.
I believe Brett. Brett Kavanaugh is an honorable man with no record of abuse.
It's simple. He should then be
Very
on the
good
same
man.
side.
Everybody.
And he's ready to do that. He's been ready to do that.
Encourage other witnesses to be called. Encourage,
We have it. It's already been done.
encourage an investigation.
I want you to, all the things you're
No,
talking
I
about
not-
have
I
happened.
Not seen Kavanaugh.
Let's see what else we can find here. Indivisible. Where did Al go? Looks like he ran
You
away.
know what?
Where did he go?
Wait. When faced with the facts.
Wow, he ran away. Nevertheless, we
Al always
persisted.
runs away from you.
He always runs away.
Always runs away from you.
So what's this?
Voter registration.
Oh, great. Is Dean Logan here?
Yes.
I saw him. There he is. Let's go say hi to Dean really quick. We got to talk about the illegal voting. And there's Creepy Pat. Hey, Mr. Logan, how are you? My name is Arthur. I'm a voter in this county. Nice to meet you.
Meet you.
And Lori is a voter in Hermosa Beach.
Yeah.
We have a couple of questions about the voter process here in the county. You are the recorder. This is a great time to talk with you.
Actually, I'm about to participate.
Really? Also, all of a sudden? Now, okay, are you...
Thank you.
Well, then I can go with you, and we'll watch.
Little rally this morning. Oh, are you supposed to go up now?
Wait a minute, I thought he had an interview.
He does, but now he has to go up. So.
Why are you changing things all of a sudden?
Well, I'm actually here to speak at the rally. That's why I'm here.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
I wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Talk with you.
Well, like today, like not a week from now.
Okay, well, why don't you give me your information? I'd be happy.
No, I want to talk to you about the 80 ballots that were found in that San Pedro apartment.
I'm president of the National Women's Political Caucus of the South Bay.
And there's Pat Fury.
Organization
Oh my
that
Lord.
recruits,
This is a
trains,
pretty
and
weak
helps
turnout. Look at this.
elect women to political office.
What about men though? I guess men can't
I want
run.
to thank the city of Torrance and Women's March LA Foundation Emiliana Guerreca for this incredible
So folks, I
event.
want you to see that was the
I'm
register
proud to be
recorder
a
for LA
resident
County.
Of the South Bay. I have lived in the South Bay for
And
almost
for some
30
reason he didn't
years
want to talk to me.
With my husband Gordon Shea. Everybody knows Gordon.
Oh, he didn't want to take a photo.
And he is very supportive of this event. Everybody give a shout out to Gordon Shea, please.
Let's get up closer.
We raised our children here and we love the South Bay. So why do we have a voter registration rally today? Most scholars believe that the right to vote is a fundamental right. Voting represents the ultimate of self-governance and a way of strengthening our vigorous democracy. The right to vote is the right to express and represent ideas.
Where is she? Oh, there she is. See, Jimmy Gow's trying to help her out.
About democracy. Americans must exercise their right
She's already
to vote.
terrified. Shame on her.
And voting begins with registering.
Sorry. I'll be quiet.
We want South Bay families to meet some of our leaders who make our democracy great. And you're going to meet some great leaders today. That is the inspiration for the NWPC South Bay Women's March Pledge to Vote voter registration rally. Today and every day is about civic engagement.
Look at that. Jimmy Gown gets front page. He gets first class treatment. Right there.
And now I'm going to introduce Mayor Dr. Nicole Robinson from Congresswoman Maxine Waters' office.
She's not here. Boo! Maxine Waters is a disgrace. Where's your Maxine Waters?
Good morning, everyone. My name's Nicole.
Let me get a photo.
Dr. Nicole Robinson from Congresswoman Maxine Waters for coming.
Where is she? Oh, she couldn't be bothered to be here, huh?
Good morning. I'm Emiliana. I am the founder of Women's March Los Angeles. I want to thank you for continuing to show up, for democracy. Arthur, we see you. We feel you.
Wow, I'm right here in the middle of all this. Hey, I was here, but Maxine Waters couldn't do. Isn't that terrible?
To saving democracy.
No, we're a republic, not a democracy.
Knows to be respectful.
I got a shout out here.
Be respectful in this space.
When they start doing that, they're trying to get you in trouble.
So, with that, we're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and we're going to have a moment of silence.
Thank you for that. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
Citizens. Thank you. Hey, Mauricio made it. You can have a sign. Thank you, Mauricio. From LA, he came all the way. You need to as well. Thank you. They have no manners. He's a Democrat.
American Legion Auxiliary Women's Color Guard, hosting of colors.
I got a shout out today. Oh my God. We call that living in their heads rent free. Okay. Absolutely. And how about standing for it too? To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's nice. Twice. Beautiful. Oh, that's nice. Pat doesn't look too good. He probably didn't think we'd do this. There you go.
Now I'd like to introduce the mayor of the city of Torrance,
Oh, God.
Patrick Fury. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your hospitality and this wonderful event.
Thank you, Dr. Shea. Good morning, everyone. I want to thank the Women's March Los Angeles, Dr. Shea, who has been the catalyst to put this on, for bringing it to our city of Torrance. On behalf of my colleagues on the city of Torrance, the 147,195 people who call Torrance their home, thank you for being here. They don't support it. Now, you've heard the word preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir right now because everybody here knows how important our votes are. But we have to resonate with the whole community, outside of Torrance, outside the beach cities, outside the hill cities, and get everybody registered to vote. As everybody knows, this is the most important election ever.
Yes. Vote Republican.
My wife Mary and I were in Ireland just last month and found out that women had the right to vote in Ireland 3 years before we got the right here in America.
That's because Democrats stopped it.
That's appalling that it took so long to have it.
Yeah.
The ERA, the Equal Rights Amendment, has still not passed.
No, we don't want it.
Still not passed. Just to put the word woman in our Constitution. We have to fight for that. But right now, it's getting people out to register to vote and to vote on November 6th. This is the most important election. Can I hear that?
Yes!
Most important election. This is the
I'm
most
voting.
important election.
And this is the most important election. Vote Republican.
Thank you for being here. Let's have a great day.
Let's hold on to the house. Let's get that wall built.
Thank you, Mayor.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for hosting us and having us in your city, our city, the city of Torrance. And now I would like to introduce Dr. Helen Williams, Dean of the School of Education and Psychology, who will deliver the peace message. Dr. Williams? And I am an alumna of Pepperdine University. So, yay. Good morning, Torrance. Good morning, Torrance.
Really
Good morning, citizens of the United States of America.
Look at all these empty tables.
Good morning, good people.
Look at all these empty tables.
In the United States of America. Today is a good day. Today is a great day.
Oh my God, they actually let you guys be here. I'm impressed. They didn't marginalize you and silence you. Did you guys have to protest and demand to be here? Good.
Not really. I mean,
Good.
it's more of a street.
Right for
What are they
men.
going to do? It's a public ground.
That's right. I agree with you, but they tend to actually shut people down, and Antifa shows up.
Have you seen what's going on in Washington, D.C.? There's actually a liberal protest against Kavanaugh right outside of the Congress, I think.
Wow.
And they're trying to remove conservatives.
Yep.
Even though it's a public space.
Wow.
So,
And that's
this event
DC.
Yeah, but this event is much more friendlier.
Okay,
Even
so
though they're from the opposite side of the aisle, I respect that.
so we would agree that this women's march is tipping their hand to the left, to put it mildly.
Tipping?
Oh, okay. What would you say?
They're diving streaming.
Now, don't you find it interesting though that but at the same time they care about equality and protecting rights, don't they? Oh no, what is it?
Only rights that serve the Democratic Party.
Right. Okay.
Let's take abortion for example. They think abortion is a right, and they think that government must, fund abortion. But if you think
And you should pay for it. And I should pay for it.
Exactly. So if you think it the other way, I mean, if abortion really is a right, let's just pretend abortion is a right. You have the right to free speech in government. I'm not paying for you to free speech.
Right.
You have the Second Amendment. You have the right to carry a rifle.
But they don't agree with that. They want to take my guns away.
Not really. I mean, I don't think they are.
Okay, so you don't?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
No, they definitely, their goal is to get rid of every handgun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They can say that they're not, but that's an eventual goal.
Right.
There's no doubt about it.
You know, guns don't kill people, ladies. People do.
Just like in London, they had a problem. They took the guns away. And
So they use, now the knives
now
are
they're
a
stabbing
problem.
each other. And do you know that the mayor of London has now outlawed knives? You can go to jail for carrying a knife. That just goes to show people kill people.
Yes,
not
they
the
do.
weapon.
But they're handing out Skittles. They're handing out Skittles. Okay. There you go. So there is a good thing about moms demanding action.
I'm not sure what they stand for, so I'm not going to comment on that. But if you look at
Okay, we got to stop with that. Yes, you can comment on it. This gun sense garbage is an erosion of our rights.
Yeah, it's a
And it's a false argument. And we have a right to, we need to confront it.
And just because they mention militias in the Bill of Rights, they're saying that only for militias. But I'll tell you, the people who wrote the Constitution own guns. So it just goes to show you, they meant for people to be able to bear arms. They shall not abridge that right.
It is a right, not a privilege, not a collective agreement. Yes.
Nice to meet you. I like your hat. I love it.
Let me see this. First the UK, now the US.
Yeah, I bought it actually. Yeah.
Awesome. So this goes to show the South Bay, we're not snuffed out yet.
No, we're not.
Where's that sign that says Democrats rape women?
Oh,
Mauricio has it? Okay. So I asked a couple of these Democrats, were you okay with Bill Clinton raping Juanita Braddock? But for some reason, they didn't want to talk about it.
Where's the FBI investigation?
I know. Juanita Braddock will testify. Will you support Juanita Braddock? What is it? To go after for Juanita?
Yeah.
I am too. Yes.
That's it. Okay.
Let me tell you, Crooked Hillary sold out labor. You know that, right? Crooked Hillary sold out labor.
I know that.
Donald Trump is pro-labor. No, I don't support unions though. Unions don't support workers. You know that, right? Unions support unions. ILWU, they support single payer. They support all of this socialist stuff.
I'm not a member.
Oh, why are you wearing the shirt then?
Because Bernie campaign shirt.
Yeah, he was a burner. I'm a burner. We're all
Really?
burners.
Okay, well, a lot of burners voted for Trump. You know that, right?
Some burners.
Did you vote for Trump afterwards?
No, I didn't vote for him.
Good. Did you vote for Jill Stein?
Yeah, protest vote.
Fair enough. I understand that.
Not that I like, that she's a great candidate. Just
You got robbed. Bernie got robbed. Let's just state the fact. Yeah.
You're not telling us something we don't know.
Well, then why do you support the Democratic Party still?
Well, because we're hoping to change it.
Fair
Yeah, we
enough.
are.
What do you want it to look like?
Turning green.
What do you want it to look like? Like Bernie? I mean, everybody's a Bernie crowd?
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Yeah.
how do you want to pay for it?
How do I want to pay for it? I think everybody should chip in, business. And people.
Okay. How much should everybody chip in?
Well, you pay about 6.5% of your income
Okay.
to a maximum for Social Security, and Social Security has 3 parts to it.
Okay.
I think that you could adequately finance if the states chipped into
Okay.
a remedial, just to start out with single payer program.
So you know that they have.
The bottom line is everybody is paying way more for health care
They
in
are.
this country.
I agree with you.
Talk to, they come from those countries.
Oh, I've heard this argument.
So I will tell you.
Because they say it's great until they actually need it.
Right.
That's what happens.
Really? That's what I mean.
That's it. I mean, there's a lot of Canadians that don't even go to the doctor. You're right. We need to go for a free market.
The system that we have here is totally imperfect.
I know Obamacare sucks and it needs to be repealed.
No, actually, it was a step in the right direction. It just
The insurance premiums went higher, doubled, tripled. That was Obamacare. You think that's a step in the right direction?
What I'm saying is that you have a more of a universal coverage.
But it isn't universal. Would I have to wait 6 months to see a specialist in UK? No, that's not universal. That's me waiting.
You were talking about Obamacare.
But you're talking about universal health care. You just mentioned it, and I'm responding to that.
Right.
You guys got to look this up. I've talked to Britishers. I've talked to look at the.
what position I'm taking.
Okay, what's
I'm not
okay?
taking your position you're saying I'm taking.
Okay, well,
I think
I'm just
Obamacare was
assuming.
terrible.
Okay.
It was probably the worst thing.
But do you support socialized medicine?
Single payer healthcare? Yes.
Can you tell me why you support it after what I've talked about?
I like single payer healthcare because it's going to, we're trying to manage the cost, okay? Just like what George W. Bush was trying to do in his administration with negotiating with the drug companies to try to negotiate a single
Trump
cost
actually did that, folks. He's actually getting it done.
To reduce the cost of total healthcare,
Okay.
preventative healthcare, rather than what is now. You have a homeless person, they're sick, they're injured, they go into an emergency, and who pays for that? The homeless person not paying for that. You, the taxpayer. You pay taxes. The taxpayer's paying for that.
Are you suggesting we just shouldn't help him?
No, I'm suggesting the opposite. Preventative care, so they don't get into a situation where it balloons the cost, and it's cost overruns, it's cost waste.
You know, churches and charities used to take care of the homeless. There wasn't a problem. Why are they gone? Because of regulation. Obamacare.
Churches are gone?
No, the service, the charity to help them.
Catholic, so the Catholic Church does a lot with Catholic churches and hospitals.
Those hospitals were facing outrageous mandates because of Obamacare. The Sisters of the Poor over there in San Pedro had to file a
I'm
lawsuit.
not a supporter of Obamacare because I think it was done in the wrong direction. It was done in a way where it cost a lot of political capital. It should have went with just single payer healthcare.
That would have been even worse. I can tell you. It's nice to meet you. Let's go.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Let's go find out if we can. Mauricio, let's see if we can Thank you for being here. He's a Trump supporter, by the way. They say that people who are Hispanic are not Trump supporters. What do you say to that? They're liars. That's what. They're racist. Oh, let's go after Aunt Janice.
And they are heading to take office in November. And having more women in government matters. Women, as we all know, bring a different energy. We bring a different experience, a different perspective to our jobs. But women will never get a fair deal from her at the hands of Clarence.
Are they giving you a hard time because you're Hispanic or something?
And ignored by the Senate Judiciary Committee made up of 100% white men.
Why is that a problem?
What's wrong with that? Are you racist? 20 years later?
That is racist.
20 years later, there's only 4 women on that committee out of 21 members. Dr. Blasey Ford is going through the same thing
They're building a wall here.
did. And the only way we can change this, I believe, is to send more women to Congress.
Why? What, men don't matter? Look at this. Look at how they're blocking us now. They're building a wall here.
Everyone, no matter what your age, no matter what your party,
Or IQ.
to vote. But I especially want to end my remarks by speaking to the young people who are here. Of course, by the way,
Where are they?
everybody looks like a young person to me today. But in the past 2 years, I've seen you
Look what they're doing.
your political voice.
Hold this.
When young people were gunned down, you organized marches across this country. When sexual harassment in Hollywood made headlines, you shared your Me Too stories. Young people are speaking truth to power.
Wow.
You are calling out injustices. You are calling out those of us who are elected when we're not paying attention to the right things. And you are shaping a better society for my grandchildren. And yes, I have 5.
You look like
Hard to believe. You have nation's politics.
Make sure you get that one too. She's
if
batshit
you
crazy.
choose to.
You know she
So
is.
this November, if you believe
She
we
cares
need
more about
common sense
illegals
gun
than she does
violence
black Americans.
legislation,
You know that,
tweet
right?
about it, then vote. If you believe we are wasting time when we should be addressing global warming, tweet about it,
Oh,
then
brother.
vote. And if you believe our criminal justice system is biased against people of color, tweet about it. And then, let me hear it, vote. And if
You
you
out.
believe the women that come forward, who are brave enough to come forward and talk about their experience with sexual assault and harassment,
Juanita Braddock.
tweet about it, and then vote.
Juanita
And
Braddock.
elect incredible women to office. Thank you for coming out to here today. Register to vote if you're not already, but make sure you vote. And on behalf of Los Angeles County, all 10 million people of us, I wanted to present to Carmen Shea of the National Women's Political Caucus South Bay a certificate
Lori, let me know if they hit you,
commemorating
okay?
this
They try to hit you, all
incredible
right?
event today.
Because
Thank
they
you.
try to steal signs too.
And
Are you allowed to stand there? Okay, then I'll stand there. Okay.
And we can vote, but let's have a photo op before. And then to the Women's March LA Foundation, Emiliana Greka. Yes, I presented also on behalf of the 10 million of LA County. We are with you today. We thank you both today for what you're doing. You too will make a difference in November. Thank you very much.
What about Juanita Braddock? Do you believe her?
Who is she?
Oh, you don't believe her? Okay.
Who is she?
You don't know who she is?
Everybody.
She was raped by Bill Clinton.
Oh, yeah, I believe her.
She does. We got to believe her. Thank you.
Since we are acknowledging these.
Okay, so when a woman gets raped, it doesn't matter?
Also has provided certificates of special recognition
Look at this.
to both Dr. Kwame Shea. Thank you so very much.
That's right. So we got one who does care that she was raped. Yeah, she does. She cares. Yeah, Bill Clinton, how many women has he raped?
Oh my God, I don't know.
And we could talk about Gary Studs, who raped kids. We could talk about Joe Biden, who
Good
feels
morning
women.
again.
Good morning.
I am very moved by these wonderful certificates because these are the things that we are always happy to have in our memory book about the efforts and the things that are happening here today. We are going to make a difference in our communities because everyone is going to vote. Okay?
Yes, we are.
And with that, I would like to introduce Diane Uije, and she is with LA Vote, Executive Director of LA Vote, and she will be introducing our Assemblyman.
That's right. Why is the cat wearing a pink hat, though? I like this one. Let's get it.
Can we give a round of applause to Carmen, please? Let's show some love.
Power of the vote. Fire Maxine. Power of the vote. Power of the vote.
We believe that truth will win. Come on.
Yes, we do. And Brett Kavanaugh will be confirmed.
Truth will win. We
believe that truth will win. We believe that truth will win. We believe that truth will win. We believe that truth will win. We believe that hope will win.
We believe that hope will win. We believe that hope will win. We believe that hope will win.
We believe that hope will win.
We believe that love will win.
We believe that love will win.
We believe.
What do we
We
believe?
believe that love will win. Come on, we believe. We believe that love will win. Brothers and sisters, it is a beautiful day. Look around.
Yes, it is.
In the fresh air, the blue skies. It is a gorgeous day. And Assembly Member Almira Churchy has worked tirelessly to make sure that the water we drink,
Oh, brother.
the air we breathe,
Brother.
and the ground we walk on remains sacred and pure and livable. Can I get an amen? Let's talk about
That's right. Al did it all by
quality of life.
himself.
What does it mean to you to have quality
She's leaving.
in your
She's bored.
life?
Yeah.
Al thinks about this every single day. He has to. It's his job as a California representative.
Isn't this supposed to be nonpartisan?
As he not only elevates the quality of life in this district, in this beautiful state, he also confronts insidiousness of sexism, insidiousness of
Not with that bill he
racism,
wrote.
insidiousness of poverty. Fighting against all forms of sexual harassment and advocating for the Me Too movement in Sacramento. Can we give that up? To be more specific, last year he introduced the panic button bill. Imagine being a hotel worker and being harassed by men as you're trying to do your job. This bill literally gives them the right to summon immediate support. If they an amen for the women in Al's life.
No, I don't think
His
so.
mother, a teacher, and a fellow Nisei, which is what my mother was, a second-generation Japanese American,
Mother.
how crucial it is, not only do we stand with teachers,
Maybe.
but all
I'll get this
educators
one.
across the country. Can we get an amen for that?
Can I know. Let me see. Can I switch with you?
His wife, Hiroko,
Okay.
is a PhD.
Because you should have women for Trump.
And former foreign development officer. She is a community leader and a force to be reckoned with. Can we give a hand for Hiroko? And Al is raising his daughter, Sophia Keiko, to be a strong woman, like Hiroko, like his mother, and like you, beautiful, strong, and fierce sisters and brothers here today. I am humbled and honored to introduce a quality of life, environmental justice, educational advocate, Al Muratsuchi.
Boo! What kind of a car does he drive? Boo! Voted to ban the Bible.
Thank you, Diane. Oh boy, I have to follow. Let's give it up again for Diane Ujier. You know, Diane Ujier is with the wonderful group LA Voices, an interfaith progressive group that tries to bring people of all different faiths, people of different communities together to support progressive causes. So thank you, Diane.
Geez.
Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. You know, this was months ago, but when Carmen first talking about how she wanted to organize a women's march right here in Torrance, I was thinking,
Where is it?
Let's do it. But, you know, this would not have happened without Carmen's leadership, so let's give it up for Carmen.
I don't see a march. Where is it? I don't see a march.
So I have the privilege of representing the beautiful South Bay, including right here in Torrance, and going from along the coast from Manhattan Beach all the way down from to Palos Verdes, and from the beaches out to the 110 freeway. And I am so excited to be here to support all of our women, all of our men, everyone here who is standing up to fight for women's equality and women's rights. You know, Diane talked a little bit about some of the work that I've been doing as your state representative up in Sacramento to support the Me Too movement. You know, I introduced that panic button bill to help our hotel housekeepers because I wanted to make sure that the Me Too movement was not just about Hollywood celebrities, not just about, you know, professional women who can stand up to fight for their rights, but to immigrant women, to working
It's about
class
Democrats
women,
raping women.
so that we extend
And
the
men.
Me Too movement to all women in our society.
And children. She thinks it's funny that children get raped. Did you see that?
As a man, as Diane
Unbelievable.
indicated, I'm held accountable every day to my strong and beautiful wife, Hiroko. You know, she could not be here today, but, you know, she holds me accountable. You can, I'll leave it at that. And of course, you know, my daughter, Sophia, you know, she just started in the 4th grade, but, you know, I am so impressed with her. You know, she started watching the news, CNN, you know, as a 7-year-old, you know, and she's rooting for Hillary. She had a little Hillary, you know, doll, and excited to see the first woman president of the United States. But you know, as we know, you know, when I was able to return to represent the South Bay on that same night, it was like
I'm sure Bill Clinton didn't want it.
It was like a surreal experience. On the one hand, I was watching my results coming in, and we were happy about that. But on the other screen, we were seeing this nightmare unfolding. You know, this man who was, you know, admitted on camera, on videotape, bragging about groping women.
That's because he's a real man. He knows how.
And I know we're going to be respectful of free speech rights, but this is what we're fighting against.
You're fighting against a woman? You're fighting against a woman? You're fighting against a woman? Really? You're fighting against a woman?
You're fighting
So
against
we know
freedom,
what we're up
liberty, and
against.
justice.
We know that we are
he's fighting against a woman.
A president who disrespects women with each and every tweet that he sends
You mean
out.
Bill Clinton?
But we also are dealing with a critical moment in our nation's history.
This was supposed to be nonpartisan.
We are going to convene on Monday, and we're going to see what happens. I mean, the drama is unfolding with every hour. What's going to happen on Monday? Is Dr. Ford going to come forward to testify, to confront?
No, we believe Brett. Christine won't testify. But she won't testify, so that means she's covering something.
We need to stand up now. We need to support Dr. Ford. We need
Why?
to.
She's a liar. She's a drunk. Where's the proof?
Because it's not just about Dr. Ford. It is about women's rights.
What about Juanita Braddock?
It is about women's equality. It is about a woman's right to choose.
Oh, really?
It is about
To choose a good school?
not to have the government tell
To choose a good job?
what to do with their bodies.
That's not true. You had to get a doctor, or you had to get insurance or something.
And so for women and all the men who support women, women's equality, women's rights, now is the time to stand up. Now is the time to register to vote. Now is the time to get out to vote. Let's get out to vote on November 6th. Thank you very much.
What about Juanita Braddock? What about her rights? Oh, she doesn't matter, right? Because Bill Clinton did it? Well, it's okay to rape her. If a Democrat does it, it's okay. That's right. So you agree? You want Juanita Braddock, Bill Clinton going to jail? So we agree. Good. Bill, and how about Obama too? Because Obama protected these predators. Donald Trump has been rounding up pedophiles all over. No, I will not. It's called the First Amendment. They have a problem with transparency.
And we will continue with speeches in about 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. We have to.
So hang out, folks. We're ready to eat.
Oh, brother. Oh, that's why they came. The food. It's the food. It's the Skittles. Juanita Braddock. I'm glad that somebody believes her.
I don't even know what happens.
But you believe her? That's what the
I
house.
believe everything that happens with women. You need to listen about it.
Okay, so every time. Now, if a woman.
Listen, just
Okay.
listen though.
You gotta listen.
Listen, I've never heard her, but you need to listen.
How could you not have heard of Juanita Braddock, though? Juanita Braddock was. Let me tell you about her then. Oh, you don't want to know, but you said you wanted to listen.
I'll look it up. It's 'cause I
Oh, no,
got
no.
Google.
Okay, well, why don't you do. Oh, you don't want to look it up now, though? She was raped by Bill Clinton. He bit her on the lip while raping her. Oh, okay, so it's like, because he's a Democrat, it's okay.
So she was okay with what happened to Juanita Braddock before she knew who Juanita
Okay, so she was against it, and then she was for it. Got it. Right. She thought it was funny when I said kids getting raped. That's not funny. That's not something to joke about. That's not cute. Do you know about Gary Studs? Do you know about Gary Studs? Do you remember Gary Studs? That guy was a Massachusetts congressman, a Democrat. He raped his pages, and he got away with it. I don't know why they have the cat with the pink hat on it. Look, she's the only pink hat lady here. Oh, you want? Let's go say hi to them. Maybe they can tell us why they think they should believe her. Let's go. So let's see.
I heard she's coming.
Who's?
Maxine?
No, her staffer was here. Only the staffer was here. So let's go over here with her.
You want to get a picture?
Oh, sure.
You should. Absolutely, you should. And we all vote. Support Brett. Absolutely.
I don't have my water,
No. Right here. Thank you. Come on over.
Because he knows how? Oh my God. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Doesn't mean he actually did it. Why? Thumbing down what? You don't believe in the First Amendment?
No, I don't believe in Brett.
You don't believe Brett. Why? Why? Just ask. I'm asking you a question. Why? Why? She won't tell me. She won't tell me. You won't tell me. Why? Why do you believe Ford? Just because? Why won't she testify? Tell me.
You don't even have a clue.
She was about to say the F word. Did you see that?
I think she did.
Did you say fuck? You talk like that in front of your children? Do you talk like that in front of your grandchildren? Do you have children? Wow, go to hell. That's not very tolerant. You act like that in front of your dog? Okay, that's all she's got.
Kind of dragging her dog by the leash.
I don't think your dog likes you. You shouldn't. That's like animal abuse for you to drag the dog around like that. That's total. I thought they were all about loving animals and stuff.
Only when the animals are Democrats.
Only if they're Democrats. Well, you know, my dog voted in the last election, and so did my grandma, who's been dead for 10 years.
Yeah.
She voted. My grandma was a lifelong Republican until she died, and she's been voting Democrat ever since. Pretty much. Where are those signs? Someone had the signs. So, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go see if we can go to the photo. Let's see if we can talk to Aunt Janice. Watch out. There's something right there. It's a hazard. Look at, she was pointing this way. Supervisor Hahn, you are my supervisor. I was at the Sheriff's Commission a couple days ago. We have a real concern about public safety. SB 54 is endangering the lives of immigrants and women and children as well as men. We'd like you to speak about that, please. We want SB 54, we want the county to opt out of it, not support it, and we want you to protect women and children and stop this. Why aren't you looking at me? Because I'm your constituent, ma'am. You work for me. Why won't you answer my question? Excuse me, Supervisor Hahn, Representative Hahn, you're my supervisor, you're my representative. I believe she represents you too.
Yeah, she doesn't give a shit.
She doesn't give a shit? I'm already registered. I'm voting. I voted for Trump and I'm voting Republican up and down the ticket. So, Miss Hahn, isn't this supposed to be like a nonpartisan event? This is... And I already re-registered so that my signature matches. Supervisor Hahn, why are you endangering innocent lives by supporting SB 54? And why haven't you spoken out against Bill Clinton and Barack Obama and the other Democrats like, what was that guy from Michigan? The Dingell guy who was involved in Me Too issues? Ding Dong Dingell? Who he had to leave office because he would make his staffers like babysit, and he would walk around in his underwear in front of female staffers. I know, but he was a Democrat, so he got away with it. Supervisor Hahn, we want to speak with you. You know, let me tell you, Sharon Quirk Silva gave me 15 minutes. She's not even my assemblyman. She gave me 15 minutes of her time. Excuse me, Supervisor. Would you please tell me why you're making comments about the Supreme Court when you should be focusing on the Board of... How about this county? How about the men and women who are finally finding work because of our president, even though you keep resisting him every day? Okay, I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people here, but she doesn't want to talk to me. Excuse me. You know, your brother fought against this stuff when he was mayor. Why won't you talk to me for 5 minutes?
Arthur, you're being rude.
You know what? She blew me off and wouldn't even look me in the eye when I'm talking.
You're being rude.
That's not okay.
Talk to the people at the booth.
Okay, so we don't matter? So I have to have a booth. She is my representative. My tax dollars pay her salary. I have a right to confront her. Excuse me, Supervisor. Okay, Supervisor Hahn. Why won't you at least give me 5 minutes so that I can petition my government for a redress of grievances? Because Mauricio here lives in very dangerous communities and he wants support and protection. There we go. Why haven't you spoken out against what Bill Clinton did to Juanita Braddock? Why are you going after President Trump all the time? No, he's not a perfect man, but he is our president and he's doing a great job. If she just gave me 5 minutes of her time, it wouldn't be a problem. They run away. Why do they keep running away? Mauricio, do you want illegals running around in your neighborhood?
No.
But for some reason, she doesn't want to talk to you. What is it? We've got Latinos for Trump. We have women for Trump. We have diversity here, and you're not, for some reason, you don't want to talk to us. Hey, this is my supervisor. I don't know if she's yours, Greg, but she doesn't want to talk to me.
That's outrageous. Don't they represent everybody?
Hey, you know, and I went to the commission with you 2 days ago. Supervisor, we want 5 minutes so that we can speak with you. This is not okay. Okay, Supervisor, are you okay with the fact that Obama did nothing for 8 years while pedophile rings were abusing children? Donald Trump is the first one to crack down on this manifold international abuse. He really has. No president has furthered the needs of women more than President Trump. How many women has he hired into higher office, into his executive boards? Would you please tell me why you believe Christine Ford and why you don't believe Brett Kavanaugh? Could you please tell me why you're just taking her word for it just because she says so? Or is it that men's don't have rights either?
No, it's because he won't submit to a polygraph and he won't.
Oh, he already has.
Testify under oath. He has not.
You need to. Okay. So how about Christina? She should too.
Christina, not the one who's not showing.
And isn't like Christina Ford, like she's been, there's a number of pictures of her drunk on a bench. She has a notorious past.
At political events, far less.
Excuse me, if you just give me a couple minutes. Oh, look at that. There's the wife of the mayor. So she gets first dibs to speak with Janice, but we little people don't get to talk to her. Hello. So Janice, are you going to speak out against the sanctuary state law, which is endangering American citizens? Supervisor Hahn, I think that we should have a fair hearing and you should stop trusting women just because they say someone raped them. Men have been raped too. What if they don't, nobody believes them? So what is this? Why do you not care about men's rights? So we're hearing about women's rights and that's fine, but what, men don't have rights now? I think that's wrong. I'm so fed up with men being kicked in the teeth. I'm so tired of men being denigrated. I'm so tired of men automatically being guilty just because someone shouts rape. Because Ms. Ford won't testify. It is a crime. In Great Britain, they have arrested women for fake rape charges. And that's not okay. Hello? Okay, this is Janice Hahn. She blows off her constituents and will not talk to them. Supervisor, do I have to go down to the board of supervisors just to get FaceTime? What is this? This is not fair. You have a responsibility to the... Hey, Greg, isn't it true that the crime rates are rising in the county? Is that what's going on? That's right, and it's a sanctuary city.
Because they criminalized some laws, the actual statistics have gone down.
That's right. And you know what? Torrance won't take a stand against SB 54 for some reason. I don't know why. I have written so many letters to the mayor, and they won't take a stand against SB 54. What about, yeah, we believe Brett Kavanaugh. Oh, you don't believe Brett? Okay, so Mayor Fury, you're getting into the Supreme Court politics? What about SB 54? Why won't the city take a formal stance against it? I've written emails. Many people in the city have written emails. Why is Janice Hahn here trying to avoid her constituents? Just because we don't agree on everything. She's like ignoring me. Excuse me, supervisor. Hello? We want 5 minutes so that we can petition you for a redress of grievances, and you're blowing us off. I have every right to do this, ma'am. It's called the First Amendment. If you don't like it, go to another country. Excuse me, Ms. Hahn. We want to know why you are protecting illegal aliens and not taking a stance against SB 54. What do you think of that, Greg? I've written her a letter. She's my supervisor. She won't do anything.
I think being on the fence is worse than making a decision one way or the other.
She should just admit that she cares more about illegals than she does about American citizens. And so, hey, Mayor Fury, how many letters have I written to you asking you to take a stance against SB 54 a second time? Look at this. So the Democrats are, okay.
They believe in the wall.
They got a wall. They got a nice wall here. There we go. And what about men's rights, right? Okay, so it's okay for their rights to be taken away. And it's okay for illegals to overrun our state. And we have elected officials who don't want to do anything about it. Resist. What are you resisting exactly? Why? You're standing over there. You can't resist from over there. They're resisting me. That's weird. Okay. Whoa, don't blow him off.
I just wanted to shake your hand, Janice.
You won't shake Greg's hand?
She won't shake my hand.
Wait, isn't your son in law enforcement or something? Or
yes, he is.
His son serves in law enforcement. Why are you blowing him off? And why are you endangering our sheriff's deputies by protecting illegals and not taking a stance against SB 54? You know what? And she's on the board in Rancho Palos Verdes, and they refuse to do anything about SB 54. Why is that?
Yeah, I think you came to us. And
I did, and you didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Why?
because you know what? Because that has already been legislated.
No, it hasn't. we can stand against this.
Train, guys, you need to get on the train. Repeal,
I'm on the Trump train.
Yes on 6.
Okay, but you're okay with illegals running around in our state?
No, I'm not.
So why didn't the city take a stance against it, Miss Brooks? You're a Republican. You should be taking a stand on this. Okay, then why didn't you take a stance against SB 54?
And you?
No, answer me. Answer me. Yes, you do. You're an elected official. Yes, you do want to answer. You're an elected official. You are an elected official, and you didn't take a stance. You're an elected official, and you didn't take a stance. What is it? She is the mayor of...
I'm the mayor of Rancho California.
Will you shake her hand?
And I know Christine Williams.
And a Republican. No wonder that
you need to take a stand against that.
Revoked his charter.
It wasn't my charter. And do you even have a charter? Do you even have a job? I wonder. This guy overran a veterans hall where they spit at veterans and stole the phone. This guy right here. Back off.
I don't have a GoFundMe.
And that guy didn't do anything about it.
And a car battery.
I had to see this.
I didn't.
And Janice, come on.
I didn't have
Look
to
at
do
this
a
guy.
GoFundMe for a car.
I want you to notice how he's up in my face. Did you see that?
Somebody had to do a car battery GoFundMe.
Oh, really? Who was that?
You, Arthur Schopper. You support.
Very trendy nowadays.
He's like in his face. This guy is violent.
Look at what you
Jimmy, why do you not respect borders and boundaries?
Schopper, you support a tax cut, Trump's tax cut.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Which supports
Where is he?
Corporate jets.
We want to speak with Janice Hahn. We want to speak with the Supervisor Hahn right now. It is not okay for her to blow off and ignore her constituents. What gives? And Mayor, why are you? Did he say fuck you to me too? Did you hear that? The mayor said fuck you to me. Mayor Fury, did you say fuck you to me? Did you say fuck you to me?
I never say that to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't want to be anywhere near you, okay? But it's not okay that and I want you to see how he harassed and I went after the entire city council to do something.
Car battery.
I went after the city council over and over to do something about sanctuary state, and they won't do anything.
But you couldn't make
so why is that?
Get a car battery.
States are bad.
So, Mayor, you need to take a stand against SB 54. You need to go on record, just as 53 other cities have. I think he said "fuck you" to me. I said that to me. That's Pat Fury right there. That's the guy who allows Jimmy Gao to stay on the Social Services Commission, even though he attacked Veterans Hall. No, and they spit at veterans. Why would you do that? I know.
No one spit on veterans.
Yes, they did. Oh, what a liar. Oh my God! This is the Democratic Party, folks.
Only one that was
when they're not raping women, when they're not robbing children, when they're not putting illegals ahead of American citizens, when they're not denigrating women and blocking their vote, when they're not re-enslaving black people, when they're not interning Japanese Americans, they're going to every length possible to block people.
Against his husband, he was the one that pushed.
Oh, so you're blaming the veterans? Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be doing this. In fact, most of the time, Arthur and I were like this. He didn't see anything that I.
They stole a phone. I didn't say you spit, but they spit. Oh, yes, they did. And he was in touch with these Democratic socialists, these total bigots who have stolen property from other people as well. And we even got the names of them and submitted to the Torrance Police Department. And to this day, he is still spitting on the Social Services Commission. What is wrong with this city? That if you're a Democrat, you can do whatever you want. But if you're a Republican and you sneeze funny or you look the wrong way, you get hung from a tree. Just like what they did to black people because they were Republicans and they didn't want them voting. And now what they've done is now they're done with black people, so they're going after illegals to have them vote. So the Democrats have given up on black people. It is wrong. It's terrible. Maxine Waters cares more about illegal aliens than she does about black communities. I talked to a black mother down the street from her office, and he was there. Will Supervisor Hahn not speak to me or not? So, Janice, come here. We should chant. What should we chant? Janice, come here. You ready? Janice, come here. Janice, come here. Janice, come here. Janice, come here. My God, if they would just 5 minutes. We want 5 minutes of your time, Supervisor. Just 5 minutes. Can we have 5 minutes of your time, please? Just 5 minutes. Supervisor Hahn, 5 minutes, please. Just 5 minutes. Unbelievable. Hey. What? Supervisor Hahn, we just have a few questions. Yeah, but she doesn't want to talk to us. Why? You love her because she ignores you? Supervisor Hahn, we have a couple of questions we'd like to ask, and you won't let us. Well, I don't feel very represented here.
No, not at all.
But she's going out of her way to go after the Supreme Court. She's going after her way. She's going after Brett Kavanaugh. They're pushing this thing about investing Kavanaugh, but there's no. So tell me. Well, Sid, maybe you'll talk to me because Supervisor Hahn won't. Hi. We support Brett. Yeah, we support Brett. Will someone please tell me why you only support Miss Ford? Someone tell me.
Why do you support Brett?
Okay, I support Brett Kavanaugh because
Honest, upstanding citizen. He has a proven track record of upholding the law and the Constitution.
he hired more women than men, even for his clerk positions. Did you know that?
Good-looking model like women, I hear.
Because he didn't hire you? Are you jealous or something? No, oh my goodness, you're the one making it sexist. She talked about models only. Are you saying only models can be clerks in law? Well, that is sexist.
That is sexist.
That's very sexist. Bill Clinton, Gary Stubbs. Let's talk about Joe Biden. Who else?
Joe Biden.
How about Charlie Rangel? Oh, she doesn't want to talk anymore. She asked a question, which Democrats women? We answered. She doesn't want to talk anymore. Facts seem to be very bad to them. The crazy black lady isn't going to be here. Go, Brett. We support Brett.
Now the real threat is to ask people to go ahead and try and go up to them and disagree with them, and then go ahead and harass them, antagonize them. This is a call for violence from her part, which I won't tolerate, and you shouldn't tolerate it either.
But that was specifically
So you're the resistance, huh?
about the
Are you resisting like Juanita Braddock getting justice too? Or they don't want to talk to me. So it's okay that Bill Clinton raped Juanita Braddock. That's okay? I'm just astounded. Wait a minute, I thought you cared about women's rights. Oh, Democratic women.
Democratic women.
Only Democrat. If you're a Republican, no, I think Juanita was a Democrat. Oh, look at, yeah, okay, yay, I'm glad you made it. We had to get started, we couldn't wait.
That's okay. I was.
People are busy, they do stuff. You know,
This is supposed to be multi-partisan.
yes it is. There is one Republican booth way over there. There you go. Now, who are the 60? I'm still trying to get an answer. Janice Hahn's over there, but she doesn't want to talk to us. Maybe she'll talk to you.
No, she's dumb. No, I don't want to talk to her.
You don't want to talk to her?
No, I don't want to talk to her.
Okay. Hey, what? See, she learned fast. It's not worth it.
Huh? Don't be a victocrat. Ellison should resign.
Oh, I know. Let's talk about that. How many women did he abuse? There's credible evidence for it, too. Police
Incredible.
reports.
It's actually several things.
Exactly.
On the news.
Okay, wait a minute. Someone else is like trying to talk. Yeah, she's from Hermosa Beach, and this is Mauricio from LA. You know Mauricio, don't you?
I don't know. Were you at Londo? Okay.
Oh, that's right. He was.
54.
Yeah.
Laura, you're the commercial?
So this is here. Should we get some food? Okay. Yeah, I support Mark Moiser. I support. Yeah, I
I'm
support.
trying to get an Omar button, but.
Oh, I should have brought my Omar sign.
Yeah, because he's.
Maxine Waters didn't even show up.
She didn't?
Nope.
Oh, darn, because I have 7.
See, I'm all set. Brett Kavanaugh, who has been nominated to the Supreme Court. Absolutely.
You must be Republican.
Of course we are. We were wearing the hats. Have you lost?
And what about Keith Ellison? Do you think Keith Ellison?
Notice how they say that don't talk to those people. Don't talk to those people.
Why don't you have a rational dialogue instead of running away?
I know. What about women's rights? What about women's rights? What about her rights?
General of Minnesota, right?
I know, yes.
And he's abused several women who come forward with actual police evidence.
So he needs to be fried.
I think he needs to go out, excluded from the Senate.
Is this like an LGBT thing? Okay, good. You know why though? Those are destructive behaviors. You know that, right? If you engage in same-sex conduct, you will cut your lifespan by 20%. That's a fact. And there are a lot of people who are no longer gay. Well, I'm sorry you don't. Who pushed you? Oh, look at that. These violent leftists. I don't think she's really a woman.
Shall we get some? Let's help people vote Republican.
I've got.
Oh, you got some? Okay.
I've got. Look at this. I want to help you vote. Vote to maintain the Trump administration in all.
Let this be our voter table.
Okay.
I'll put up a sign here.
Okay. If you want to watch my stuff, I've got some pens in here. I do.
Okay. Well, no, don't take them out yet.
Okay. We want you to vote to maintain the House majority for the Republicans. We're getting rid of the swamp, getting rid of the deep state, which Obama put in place for 8 years. Absolutely. Trump all the way. I'm so glad we did this. It was just me and Lori. We were like,
Al?
yeah, let's go say hi. Al. So will you talk to me now? Where's my hat? Your pink pussy hat or what? Now, Al, you wouldn't explain why you introduced a bill that would make it harder to file a predator teacher. Would you please explain? The San Diego Union Tribune called it exactly what it is.
It's fake news. I don't want to engage with fear mongering, fake news.
Fear mongering? Are you scared of Lori? Are you scared of Megan?
I'm a woman who supports men. I support Brett Kavanaugh for Supreme Court.
Wow, this is the man of the people here, blowing us off.
Not me.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody that I disagree with because I'm a Democrat and I can't handle disagreements.
I know, absolutely.
I can't handle a different opinion.
I know, they get triggered. Your sign's upside down. I thought you said you represented the entire South Bay. Unbelievable.
Where's Frank Scott?
I know. There's an idea.
Oh. Headquarters and tell
Yeah, that's a good idea. This is supposed to be someone want to get their phone out?
Let anybody know. But
Yeah. I found out about it early this morning when I checked my email.
I know everything.
God bless you.
I have water. God knows I paid for it. I think.
Here?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean tax? Oh, where's the water?
Oh, they're just.
Where's oh, it's all over. Okay.
Water. Look at this. I thought this was supposed to be a march. Where is everybody?
And she also believes that the United
Oh my God, she has a Hillary hat on? She lost. Get over it. She lost. No, because we won and we're still enjoying it. Hillary lost. Thank God.
Impeach Maxine, I love it. Is she gonna come? I hope so.
The crazy black lady isn't coming.
She may come.
Her staffer was here.
Can go straight to hell.
And there's Terry. There's Terry Reagan's right there. She's the leftist on the school board. Oh God. See, this is what they're doing. They're infiltrating this left-wing garbage into our city. And this is part of it right here.
Infiltrated.
Oh, well. No, not me. Not our section.
I'm just saying, it's
here. Oh, you're going to love this. Pat Fury said, fuck you. He said that to me. The mayor said, F.
That's disgraceful.
I know, the mayor cursed at me.
Did you have it on tape?
I think so.
Oh, good, because I'll tweet it out.
register to vote. We have all those tables in the back there that are representing the registrar's office.
I wanted to talk to the registrar.
Re-register to vote again. Doesn't hurt.
You should do it 3 or 4 times, right? I mean, why? I mean, what's the point?
Register your dead grandma's.
You should register your pets, your dogs, your cats.
And dead people.
Your dead people, felons, illegals? Yeah. Okay, I gotta get this. Are you gonna stay here or what? Is somebody gonna stay here? Or okay. Yeah.
The Women's March South Bay and the National Women's Political Caucus South Bay for putting on this event. These are the events that matter. This is the opportunity for us to reach people, to make that first most important step of getting registered to vote and getting engaged and being able to participate in the election.
I don't seem very engaged.
Let me share some statistics with you about Los Angeles, a great and a diverse community in Los Angeles County. And 2.8 million women are registered to vote in LA County, which means that women make up 54% of the electorate in Los Angeles County. If you look at the voters who are registered as permanent vote by mail voters, and I'm going to talk about some new things for vote by mail voters in this election, but 56% of the voters who are registered to vote by mail in LA County are women. And 55.5% of the turnout in the 2016 election were women voters in Los Angeles County. So women are being heard in Los Angeles County, and we can be proud of that here. Another new law that I want you all to be aware of, because it's important for you to know, is in California now, 16 and 17-year-olds can pre-register to vote, so that when they turn 18, they automatically go onto the rolls. We send them a birthday card and a voter registration card, and they're able to participate in the election. In LA County, we have over 20,000 pre-registered 16 and 17-year-olds right now. 57% of those are young women who are prepared to vote when they turn 18. And here's another exciting statistic. Right now, we have 2,079 people in LA County who will turn 18 on election day, and they can celebrate their birthday by voting for the first time in the November 6th election. So LA County, there are a number of ways to vote. Of course, the polling places will be open on November 6th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., but we will be offering weekend early voting the 2 weekends before the election. So that's the weekend of October 27th and 28th and November 3rd and 4th. We will have 10 locations throughout LA County. Any voter in LA County can go to any of those locations and cast their ballot. Sample ballots go into the mail next week. Vote by mail ballots go into the mail on October 9th. And when you receive that vote by mail election in this election, you're going to see something new. A couple of exciting things. One, it's a new ballot that is easier to follow, easier to mark, and best of all, it's easier to return because you no longer need a stamp to return your ballot in Los Angeles County. All of our vote-by-mail ballots will have prepaid postage, so that's part of our commitment to eliminating barriers to voting. LAvote.net, that's our website, that's your resource. Voters can register to vote on our website. They can check the status of their voter registration. They can apply for a vote-by-mail ballot, check the status of that vote-by-mail ballot. Everything you need to be prepared to vote on November 6th is available for you on our website at LAvote.net. So I want to thank you for being here today. What you're doing today, all of you, everyone who's here today, is important. But what's most important is what we do tomorrow and leading up to November 6th. Today is important, but more important is that we take this enthusiasm, the signs, the tweets, the marching, and we go out and reach out to other people between now and October 22nd to get them registered to vote, to participate in the election on November 6th. To be sure that they know about early voting, about vote by mail, and about where their polling place is election day, so they show up to vote. That's what makes the marching matter. That's what makes the signs matter. That's what makes your tweets matter, is when people actually show up and participate in the election. So today's important, tomorrow's more important, but most important is turning out on November 6th and having our voices heard. I'm really proud to live in a community and to work in a community where I'm represented by a board of supervisors. The 4 out of the 5 members are women. Our district attorney is a woman. We have 2 U.S. senators that are women. I have a state senator and a congresswoman who represent me. I'm very proud of that because I am the product of women leadership. I started and I got interested in this process because I watched women who stepped up to run for office and who put themselves out there and who modeled for me what the power of a vote can be. And that's why I do the work that I do today. I want to partner with you. We want to work with you to be sure that we get everybody registered to vote and we get them out to vote on November 6th. Thank you for all that you
I'm leaving now. Are you leaving? Can you come with me? Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you do your car. Come on.
Question was pre-registration, is that nationwide or just in California? It is not nationwide. There are several states that do it, but California is one of the first to do it.
Yes, I want to ask him if you could come with me because I want to talk to him.
Thank you very much, Dean. As you know, we have a lot of things, so no one's going to have
Mr. Logan, do you have a few minutes?
Do you have a few minutes? Voting centers.
Why not? You work for us.
Okay.
What would you like to
Make
say
your
about the
voice
88
heard.
ballots that
Vote.
were at an apartment in San Pedro?
And next I would
88
like to
ballots. Mr. Logan, please. You're in charge of our elections, and we have manifold voter fraud. There were 100,000 people that weren't on that were not on the ballot, or they were not on the registrar when they went to vote. That's a serious issue. I'd like to talk to you about it, please. Why are you ignoring me? Let's go. This is Dean Logan. He is the registrar recorder for Los Angeles County. And we have serious voter irregularities here.
Nice meeting you.
You know, oh, that's a great question. Mr. Logan, There's a lawsuit from Election Integrity Project because 11 counties, including Los Angeles, had a higher voter turnout than there were actually voters.
144% turnout.
144%. Why aren't you dealing with that? Excuse me, we have a right to speak to you. We pay your salaries. Our tax dollars pay for your salary. Wait, no, I will not, because he's ignoring me. As much as he's ignoring you and him, this guy has done nothing. While there were 144,000 names that were stripped off the registrar rolls for whatever reason, and there was no answer for that. Plus the fact that there were 88 ballots, 88 that showed up at one apartment in San Pedro.
It's the fact that they ignore us that makes us feel like this.
I know, or try to.
It also drives me and inspires me to always show up and do this.
I know. I'll keep showing up, Dean, until you give us the time of day. So you'll meet with the USC people, but you won't talk to constituents. Really? You'll meet with the USC people, but you won't speak to the people who pay your salary. Hello? Hello, Dean. This is not okay for you to blow us off. Hi, you giving us something? Did you want to get food? Oh, at least you're listening. I'll share. Yay, I get a wrist. See, she's polite. You should be the registrar recorder.
Oh, well, he's doing an interview. So
What, I wanted to ask him a few questions. He said I could.
yeah, we'll give him something. Like, that's food.
Hello? Okay, I'm not hungry yet, but thank you. Hello, Dean. Hello? Unbelievable.
Ready to go?
I'm gonna get some food. God knows I paid for it.
I guess I'm gonna buy your own food.
Oh, okay.
Plus,
Okay.
you know what? This is very dangerous moving it out here in the sun like
Oh,
that.
you know, let's go look at that really quick. Okay.
I've already looked at it.
I want to. Rosa Parks. Save the... Okay, but why do you oppose Kavanaugh? What does that have to do with the environment?
Because he has a formal record when it comes to the environment.
Okay.
He won't even hear many environmental issues, and
Well, why should he?
why should he? Because that's the greatest threat to humanity.
Where in the Constitution does it say that the government must take care of the environment?
Where does it not?
Okay, that's the point. If it's not there, it's not an enumerated power. Got it. See? So that's why. He's a constitutionalist.
Does it say that you should protect corporations against the environment?
No, it sure doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's the state's job. I agree. There's the Interstate Commerce Clause, though.
What one thing do you say one thing?
Where's Lori? Where's my bag? Right there. Well, where is she? Okay, she's got my bag. Okay.
Bring your neighbors because it's going to take all of us. We have the momentum, we have the numbers, we just need to show up. So I will see you in November.
I'll get the stuff off your hands.
Progressivism is the bastard child
We
of
might,
Marxism.
we might be getting out of here soon, just because we can't seem to get any results.
I used to be a Republican. And
What happened? What went wrong?
I'll tell you what went wrong. I watched Fox. I watched Rush.
Good for you.
Great Republican. And then somebody said, Sue, why don't you listen to Randy Rhodes
Sure.
and Rachel Maddow? And
Okay.
I said, I want to be open-minded. And
Sure.
I did. And I realized what the right was blaming the left for, the left was saying about the right. So I hit the papers, I hit the internet, I hit journals, and I'm not done. I hit statistics.
Watch out.
And I found out that the right was lying through their teeth.
What was the lie? What was the lie?
They lie.
Give me one lie. One lie.
Okay, here's one right here. Sean Hannity said that Obama spent more than all the presidents combined.
Yes, he
This is
did.
a total lie. No,
Yes, he did.
FDR
The debt. Yes, he did.
himself spent more.
The debt, the national debt doubled under Obama's watch, which is larger than all the debt all past that.
That's
Yes.
not what I've seen. Okay, so maybe a phone will
We can Google it and find out.
Looks like Janice Hahn there doesn't want to talk to us.
Google and get boxes.
And they're also learning Google's bias.
Yeah, Google silences conservatives. They protect China's autocratic government.
If you're getting all the right info
What
through
affects
Google.
the climate?
If you're only going through there, that's a problem. Reading books is good too.
Okay, and
Let's take a look at what they have out there. You know, I can't do it all myself. You should ask the registrar recorder over there what he did about the fact that 88 ballots showed up at one apartment in San Pedro. You should also ask him why 140,000 people were stricken off the rotor rolls when they went to the polling stations during the primary. Did you know that? Probably. I tried to, but he runs away. He doesn't want to talk to me. Don't you find that fascinating? He doesn't want to answer to the people who pay his salary.
Rancho Palos Verdes City Council, and now the mayor of the Rancho Palos Verdes City
This doesn't look safe. You are covering it once in a while, right? Okay. I'm not going to take a risk.
Our city rental tax rate is 43,000. We're the largest city. Where is the hill from here anyway? Can we see it? Anyway, bottom line, ladies, mostly ladies and gentlemen who are here, is here. This is the first election that we have.
She wouldn't do anything about SB 54
throughout the nation running. That is really something to be proud of.
What a waste.
I know something about how important it is to vote and how every single vote counts.
Not in LA County, it doesn't.
I ran for Congress.
Governor Brown and the commissions for climate change have been met and exceeded. We have now, at this moment, exceeded all the expectations and goals that we have set. So when you say you want emission control, well, those emission controls are ahead of schedule for being in control. Are you aware of that?
And I'm aware that the federal government's suing our state because they don't like the emissions.
And I'm.
How many people do you think die every year?
You know, we are a carbon sink now.
I don't know how old you are, but I remember health stage.
Based on what statistic? MIT also debunked cap and trade.
Health stage alerts were common 25
Oh, great question.
You remember? How old are you? Now, let me get this out. All right, now, those health stage alerts were a problem because the cars emitted too many fuel, right? We're okay. Now, we fixed it by changing the cars thing. Now, do you and I, since we used to enjoy health stage alerts about once a month, maybe twice a month, maybe 4 times a month, where kids didn't do PE, where you were told not to do physical activity.
Oh, no kidding.
When's the last time you ever heard of a health stage alert? When's the last time you Okay, so you understand we are making progress. Okay, you understand progress has been made. Okay, let me tell you the expense, all right? The expense came at the paint industry.
Where's the proof of this?
The paint industry had to adopt emissions control of their products.
Give me one example.
Change all oil-based paint to water-based paint.
Now, I do agree that the climate is changing, but it's a natural process. This idea of, well, that's actually what professors at UC Berkeley say. It's also what professors at MIT say. Yes?
They do something like a catalytic converter. You heard of catalytic.
But the point is that there's more division and disagreement than there is.
So we got to come together because this planet is going down.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Where's the proof of this?
We just had a big storm.
Is this the first time we've ever had a big storm?
We have hurricanes all the time.
We have hurricanes.
It's not. They're dangerous.
Heat waves.
No, it actually isn't. They're actually declining. Not true. And you want to know why the hurricane, like Katrina, was a Category 5? That was a terrible thing. Part of the problem is that the levees were in disrepair they were like 100 years old. There had been warnings 10 years prior to New Orleans that they needed to fix those levees, and they wouldn't do it because Ray Nagins, a Democrat, was lining his pockets rather than lining the banks. And the whole city was submerged, and it's still ruined to this day.
It's all about money.
Democrats, it's all about money. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. We've got more Republicans who are voting to build the wall. They voted for that tax reform that puts more money in working people's pockets. Why is that a problem to you? The utility bills are going down all over the country. What's wrong with being rich?
Because the rich people are getting richer in this country and the poor people are getting
No, they're not.
now 60,000 homeless.
Well, even if the rich people were getting richer, why do you think they're getting richer?
And they all came down to try and save their butt.
Because now they will have tax cuts.
Well, I'm not rich.
Can I borrow that?
Average middle American.
Oh, I guess you're not going to take a photo.
Thanks, Carmen, and thank you, Ellie.
I stand with Brett. I tried. I really did.
All right, thank you, Torrance. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Did you know that proportion and it's renewable, so you can pay taxes?
Yay.
A portion of taxes, the more money you make, the more money you pay in taxes. So you make a certain percentage if you're poor, you lose a little bit more in taxes if you're middle income. If you're rich, you pay more taxes than anybody. It's just robbery to the rich. I feel bad for the
I gotta check this out. Well, I gotta see this. Build bridges, not walls. Well, will you start with your house? Can we build a bridge to your house? You don't want a wall. Okay. Oh Lord. Yeah, the TRAA isn't in business anymore, thank God. Al, are you gonna actually move to phase out MHF? Are you voting to shut down the refinery? Is this true? What's the status on that, Al? That's a legitimate question. You answer everybody else's. Oh, look at all these people blocking you from talking. Oh my gosh, look at this. Al doesn't think he has to answer to citizenry. Oh, Al doesn't want to explain whether he's going to shut down the refinery or not. Oh, Al doesn't want to talk.
That comes from our former First Lady, Michelle Obama.
And she was crap.
And for all of you who are listening, we are not free until everyone is free.
You mean with all those refugees all over the country? Seriously?
Shackles are different.
No, I always prefer living in America. That's why I live here.
Yay! Das stimmt. You'd rather live in Germany because of Trump? Why?
Considering it, but at this point I'm sticking out here. Let's see what happens.
Why is Trump so bad to you that you would rather live in Germany?
Because he's only the president for the people who voted for him. That's the first thing.
That's not okay.
He's everybody.
He is your president.
He only cares about the people who voted.
Wait a minute, but black voters, black Americans, the unemployment is at its lowest ever, and he got maybe like 10% of that vote. So he did very well. What is that supposed to be? Well, he is your president. He is your president, Lainey. Deal with it. He is your president. Deal with it with a big smile. Doesn't matter. It's an electoral vote. Read the Constitution. Did you hear that? Fuck the electoral vote. You talk like that in front of your children? Or let's hope you don't have any.
If he would act like a president,
And he is. Thank God for him. He has brokered peace in North Korea. He has stood up to the abusive terrorists in ISIS. He is negotiating great trade deals.
I don't know why everybody doesn't love him.
I don't know why people don't love Trump.
I don't know.
I don't know. Keep that see the dog. You were dragging that dog.
I'm a survivor of violent sexual assault.
Okay.
That's a trigger for me when you tell me not to believe Dr. Ford.
Okay, no, I can't trigger you. You are an adult. You are responsible for your feelings. You are an adult. Just as I am responsible for my feelings. That dog is being abused, lady. I really get tired. Look, hey, look, you know, I have close relatives of mine who've been victimized, but that hasn't stopped them from going on to take on the world. Did he push you?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Hi.
Shannon with the Daily Breeze.
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Really good. We're trying to get some answers. I'm a little frustrated. I hope you write this down. I wanted 5 minutes time to speak with the supervisor, Han, but she blew me off.
Also, Albert Succi, our assemblyman, he wouldn't talk to us either.
Just because we don't agree.
Got in his face.
So, hi, what's up? Did you have a question? Or? Well, we're here I wanted to get some answers and confront some of these booths and understand why, like, they support gun control and why they support Planned Murderhood and why we have, like, they're pushing this women's march, but Democrats rape women, like Bill Clinton and Gary Stubbs raped children. He was a Democratic congressman. And how about Keith Ellison, who is running for Attorney General in Minnesota? There's a double standard here that I'm confronting, which is very offensive.
Anthony Weiner.
Anthony Weiner. And he was trying to have sex with a minor. And how many Democrats have resigned from Congress? How about Al Franken grabbing an unconscious woman?
How about all the money from slush funds that have been paid off to the Democrats who have had sexual...
And we're here to support Brett Kavanaugh. We want him to be confirmed. We recognize... Look, Christine Ford has had many opportunities to testify. I mean, Chuck Grassley has extended the deadline for the attorney to submit a timeline or information, and she's just dragging her feet.
I think she's made the whole thing up because she's part of the resistance that wants to stop everything that Trump's doing. Brett Kavanaugh is an upstanding, honest, really great judge, and he's going to be outstanding on the Supreme Court. And the Democrats
This is Saul Alinsky at its worst.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's awful.
What do you hope this rally does today? What do you hope it accomplishes?
Well,
I don't think it's accomplishing much.
It's not going to accomplish much of anything.
This is a Democrat.
This is highly
This is a
Democratic.
pro-abortion, NARAL,
Yeah,
Planned
so you
Parenthood
have the
thing,
Planned
as is
Parenthood
this whole thing
here.
against Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah, this is a Democratic front, and it's a they claim to be nonpartisan, but they're not. They're clearly partisan.
Because the word shows up. I mean, obviously.
No, that is not it. Women's March has been colluding at great length with left-wing interest groups like Tom Steyer, George Soros, who are resolutely attacking the president. Linda Sarsour.
Sharia law, which is completely antithetical to the Constitution and against women.
And the Republican Women Federated groups refused to join because they knew that their views were going to be dishonored. I spoke with some of them. My name is Arthur, Arthur. Shopper, S as in Sam, C cat, H hat, A apple, P people, E elephant, R rabbit. And our elected officials wouldn't talk to us. Even if they don't agree with me. Sharon Quirk Silva does not agree with my views, but I was able to sit down with her for 15 minutes. She's not even my assemblywoman. 15 minutes.
And all of these elected officials should be open to talking to all of their constituents, not just the ones they agree with.
That's right. Absolutely. Woof.
So this entire event, you're talking to this?
Absolutely. Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem?
Oh, how many do you go to?
How many? For women's marches, I've been to 3.
This is what these guys do. This is what the press does. They look for the thing that's causing some kind of irritation. They don't
Really?
give a shit
I
if
think
it's
you're irritating me right now because you interrupted her. That was very disrespectful.
Oh,
You
it's not
interrupted her.
disrespectful.
You interrupted her.
You interrupt Ted Lieu every time she talks.
No, I don't.
Al Versace every time he talks.
His name is not Muratsachi, it's Muratsuchi. Please say it right. That's not true. Where's the proof of this? Go ahead, get it right now. I want to see it. Go get it right now. Hi. Show me the video. Show me. Show me. She did. Go ahead. Why don't you say your name for the record too, so that they can have it on record?
You know, sir.
You don't. You won't? She's a reporter for the Daily Breeze. It says "Make America Care Again."
It does say that because.
Okay, so why do you think America doesn't care?
Why do I think America doesn't care?
I care. Don't you care? He cares.
I care. But
That's very rude.
You're saying making California great again.
Because it isn't great right now. It is. San Francisco is a shithole. Pardon my English. No, it isn't my opinion. You can ask the San Franciscans who are. Are you kidding me?
It's a two-tier economy.
I just spoke to the assemblyman from San Francisco.
We've got the most expensive town.
Okay,
We've got the most
nothing great about it, but I didn't say.
Go ahead.
I want to know if there's something that you do agree on.
Oh, that's a great idea. I love the color blue. For starters.
Okay, but we both live in the same country, so I mean.
That's an agreement.
Here's my question.
Can we agree on anything?
Here's my question.
I would like.
Are you
If
willing?
you would like the truth, would you think that somebody who's going to be a Supreme Court justice for the rest of his life,
Right.
which could be
Or her. It could be a woman.
well, not if Kavanaugh gets rammed through. Pardon the pun.
Why do you say ram? And why is it a pun?
Because he's being rammed through. No, it isn't. When he was nominated, it's been over 70 days. That's the longest period for any nominee to actually have a hearing. So
That's
that's
right.
bullshit. Do the name Merrick Garland. You know what? That's what's the Biden rule? The Biden
We
rule?
respected the Biden rule on that. You have a problem with that?
No, I have a
No,
problem.
notice how she didn't want to respond.
Of course not.
Hypocrisy. Let's talk about Democrats raping women. Bill Clinton raped how many women?
He was impeached.
Yeah, but Juanita Braddock hasn't gotten justice. Jennifer Flowers hasn't gotten justice. Oh, but you don't care about that. She's kind of twitching there.
What about the victims of Keith Ellison?
Where is this going?
This is my YouTube channel, Chris Shopper. So my middle name is Chris.
Ted Lieu speaks, he records.
records
Uh-huh.
and laughs into it.
Sure.
And makes comments.
Do I?
Every time Al speaks, he records the whole thing. So he's got a lot of footage.
Yes, I do. Thank you for promoting my channel. I really appreciate that.
What do you think about Keith Ellison?
Do you think it's wrong for me to confront elected officials?
What do you think about Keith Ellison?
She didn't want to give you her name. I find that strange.
I didn't ask.
But I guess she didn't want to be. You're going to report on her, right?
About what?
Oh. Now, don't you find that interesting? They want to shut us down, but then they don't want to be on record.
Right.
Anything else?
That wasn't the story, though.
What's your story? Why are we here?
Yeah.
We're here. Okay. To me, there's so much.
Of everything that's going on. It's not really about, people. I don't know if people are agreeing, but it's mostly just about the fact that this is happening. Everyone's come out. They feel heard.
No, I don't feel heard. I do not. Okay, I don't feel heard because, well, first of all, Supervisor Hahn ran away from me and wouldn't let me talk to her. I said, can I have 5 minutes of your time?
But she's allowed to do that. She said.
No, she's not. No, she is an elected official.
She's supposed to talk to them. She's here to talk to the people. And we're the people, we just have to...
Did you understand that? I have a right to talk to her. I have a right to confront El Martucci. I have a right to confront Maxine Waters.
An official, and our tax dollars, mine
We
and
are
yours,
stakeholders.
pay for her salary. We pay her to represent us, and when she's walking away from us, she's not representing us.
And we don't have to agree. You can go to my channel and you'll see I had a 15-minute conversation with Sharon Silver. You're not writing anything down.
It's not the story.
So what is the story? Okay, this is how the media works.
It's happening. The story isn't about everything you want in the story.
I never said that.
Okay, so I'm not going to write everything down.
I didn't say that you should, but you're not writing anything down.
I wrote a lot of what you said down, but some
Okay.
of it isn't pertinent to what the nut of the story.
So what is the net of the story then?
The nut of the story is that this is happening, and you guys came out here, and then you said what you wanted to say.
We want to counter-protest the lies here, which is wrong.
We came out because we heard it was a bipartisan event to register voters. So we got here, and that's happening, but every single speaker that has gone onto that stage and has been invited onto that stage is a leftist Democrat. So where's the representation for the conservatives and Republicans? They weren't invited.
Okay, you ready to go? Okay, no, you want to stay or? I'm ready to go. Did you get enough? Did you get your say? Do you have her name?
They were invited to speak.
Right. So
I'll wait. I want to get this part and then we'll go.
So every single speaker that stood on that stage behind the podium with the microphone was a very far left Democrat. There was not one Republican on stage speaking.
Except for Miss. Okay, Sharon. Susan Brooks showed up, but she's very liberal, and
Did she speak?
she did speak.
That's probably why I ignored her.
You know, so that was the only Republican, but she's very liberal. She didn't want to take a stand against sanctuary state. She's more interested in promoting herself. There's one Republican booth.
So at this point now, it's important that Republicans get out and vote November 6th and vote Republican and vote red. Because we can't have this lunacy. Promoting abortion, promoting killing babies. That's just terrible.
Well, when you try to confront her and say, oh, she goes, you're deflecting, you're bringing up somebody else. I said, no, the point is that when Democrats and victimize women, Democrats get a pass.
Or if Republicans just sneeze funny or say the wrong word, they get hung from a tree.
Yeah, that's the point. If Hillary's not running, well, then why are you still with her?
Why are you still wearing the hat?
Can I ask you, the media is always portrayed as a socialist. Is your political background in that area? Like you consider yourself a socialist, Republican, Democrat?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
You absolutely can.
You know what's worse about people with an opinion? You know what's worse?
I'm from Torrance. This is my city too. That's another reason I'm here. Well, she asked me a question.
I'm interested in where you stand because you know what? You have an influence with what you do.
Yes, you do.
That's worse. Because when you're on the fence,
We all do. It's okay to have a stance.
You make a stand.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we're hearing it now. Really?
You're not born with them, you learn them.
That's right. That's right. Wrong. Wow. The reporter said you're born with biases. No.
You learn biases.
No.
Give me proof of this.
Is that what you need to do?
I love wildlife and nature.
Good. Go to this website that keeps track of our
Climate control,
politicians.
yes or
No,
no?
the only thing that
Climate
matters
control,
is
yes or
fair
no?
reporting.
Go to this website.
But we're not born with them, ma'am.
This website, make sure you record
But we're not. I got it.
Record it.
Okay, I've got your paper. Okay, which biases? Which biases were you born with? Which biases were you born with?
I'm a woman. That's a bias.
Why? Why?
Because I see things through a different perspective and different lens. And there's nothing I can do about it because I'm a woman.
That's not true.
That's it.
You know,
It
that's
just depends on fair reporting.
just being a woman. You could be conservative or liberal.
But be a woman. A gay woman might have a different view.
Wow, guys, that was good. We got her. We got her. Look at, she's not too happy right now.
Look at her run. That's a runner. That's a runner. She's running.
But see, these like millennial SJWs. Okay, I'm ready to go too. All right, folks, we're gonna head out. We had a great time going after these bad politicians, and they didn't want to talk to us for some reason. So remember that when they're up for election.